You know how some toys get played with once and then shoved in the bin? Last week I shared Montessori inspired toys I wouldn't buy again. The one that looked great online but didn't hold up in real life. This week I'm flipping it. These are the toys my 3-year-old actually still play with months or even years after we got them. And I'll say right up front, the most important thing you can do is just watch your child. See what they naturally gravitate towards and what sparks their imagination. That's going to tell you more than any must-have list. If you've been here before, you know I'm a big fan of magnetic tiles. They're open-ended, they grow with your child, and they never seem to get out of style. For my 3-year-old, it started stacking towers as young as she was 2. Now, it's building houses, garages for toy cars, and sometimes entire pretend towns. We've continued building our collection over the past 5 years, and they still come out at least once a week, sometimes every day. The versatility is what keeps them relevant. You can start with a small set, but honestly, the more tiles you have, the more interesting the builds get. If you're considering getting magnetic tiles, but not sure if you get the cheap set or the expensive set, I have a video on that, so check that out after this video. Next up, Duplo Lego. They're big enough for little hands to handle easily, but there's still so much room for creativity. Right now, my daughter loves building with tall towers, zoos, and towns, and even makes make-believe animals. Pretty much whatever her imagination wants to build. If you do get Duplo, storage matters. Personally, we keep ours in a clear bin so the colors and pieces are visible, which makes it more inviting to play. Also, it makes it easier for children to restore and clean up at the end. The Yodo Mini is our go-to for quiet time, car rides, and even winding down before bed. I love that she can choose her own cards and start the story or music without asking for help. That independence is huge. She has a few favorite cards she plays on repeat, but her interest is also growing. Similar to my son, she tends to enjoy story cards more than music cards. For travel, it's been a lifesaver. Small enough to fit in a backpack with a battery that lasts pretty much all day. It's much easier to bring this around than the full-size Yodo player or the Toniebox. If you're trying to decide between the three, I'd say the Yodo Mini is the most versatile. And yes, this next one might surprise some of you, but maybe not if you've been following my channel. We don't do a lot of screen-based play, but the next playground has been an exception. It gets you moving, jumping, and playing with us, not just staring passively. This is the key difference in active versus passive screen time. Active is where your child is interacting, and passive is more like doom scrolling. The next playground has too much going for it for me to do a really good summary, so I suggest taking a look at my review video to learn more about it if you're interested. And here's the bonus. While this video is targeted for what a 3-year-old would like, every single one of these is something my 6-year-old also still plays with. If you've got multiple kids or you're looking for toys with long lifespan, this list is going to be extra helpful. Keep in mind that no two children are exactly the same. So while these items work for my family, they might not work for yours. So what's the real takeaway? Pay attention to what your child naturally engages with. If they keep going back to it, that's where your money is best spent. Maybe it's better to get an expansion set of magnetic tiles or Lego or new Yodo cards instead of trying something new. If you want to see the flip side, the toys I wouldn't buy again, I'll link that video right here on the screen and in the description. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. Also, let me know down below in the comment section what your child is obsessed with right now. I'll see you in the next one.